Hi all, welcome back to Java Home channel. Today we discuss about whether the given number is even number or odd number, and also we will generate the series of even numbers or odd number for the given range. Okay, so before developing the project, the program for even or odd test, first the basic idea we need to know, that is, see what is meant by even number. If you know the definition of even number, it is very easy to make it to develop a program. See, for example, if you take some 5, right? So basically, the definition is a number is said to be even when it is divisible by 2, right? And if the number is not divisible by 2, what is meant by not divisible and not divisible? When a number is divisible means the remainder will be 0. When a number is not divisible means the remainder will be other than 0. Okay. If you take this example, how to test? Here the number is divisible by 2. Here 2 is important. So if a number is divisible by 2, then that number is called even number. If a number is not divisible by 2, then that number is called odd number. That means, so by 2, right? So here the divisor is 2, then the dividend is 5, right? So here we need to test whether 5 is even number or odd number. Okay, so what is the definition? According to definition, 5 should be divisible by 2. So if you divide it will give 2 to the 4, and here is the 4, right? So the remainder is 1, which is other than 0. This is the definition for odd number. And what about even number? For example, if you take example 8, so again, what is the divisor here? 2 only. So if you know the definition, the program is very simple. So the number 8 is divided by 2, and it's exactly multiplication of 4. So here, what is the result? 8 minus 8 is equal to 0, which is the remainder. So this is called even number, and this is called odd number, right? So for this, by the way, this is remainder, right? So if you want to get remainder, if you want to get remainder, then what operator we can use? That is modulo, right? So using modulo, right, this expression should be like 5, right? 5 modulo 2. So if this will give the remainder, 5 modulo 2 will give the remainder. That means here 5 modulo 2 is equal to 1. That's why here we can test using the if condition. If 5 modulo 2 is equal to 1, that is odd number. Similarly, if you take this one, again we are expecting remainder only, right? So 8 divided by, sorry, modulo 2 is equal to, what is that number? Remainder is 0. So if 8 modulo 2 is equal to 0, then that is odd even number. Okay, the definition is important here. Again, I'm telling, a number is said to be even when it is divisible by 2. What is meant by divisible by 2? The remainder is equal to 0. A number is said to be odd when it is divided by 2, the remainder is other than 0, right? Now let's create a program. So here uh, there is one method created, even odd number testing. So here, so first let us go with fixed value, then we will pass from client side. Okay, so let us take int n is equal to 8, right? So how to test whether this 8 is even or odd? If, right, if uh, n is divisible by 2 and the remainder is equal to 0, right? Then if this condition is satisfied, when n is divided by 2 and whose remainder is 0, then we can say we are printing one message like n. So you know, right, n is even number. So this is a text, so we can keep inside double quotes. What about else condition? Means else you can say it is odd number, right? Same thing, done. Instead of even, odd number, done. That's it. So for a fixed value for the input 8, right, we have taken one variable, so 8 is assigned to n. Even it is also not mandatory, but variable should be there for the values. Okay, n is n modulo 2 is equal to 0, then it is even number. Okay, let's test whether it is working or not. Let's test. So here main method is there inside one other class. Object is created for the above class, right? Dot, what is that method? Even or at test. Done. So I'm calling this method from here. Okay, let's do. If n modulo 2 is equal to 0, then 8 is even number. For example, if you want to change to some 9, right? So this time what is the expected result? 9 is odd number. Whether it is working fine or not, yes, 9 is odd number. So this time we have taken the fixed value which is inside the method, right? Let us send that value from the client or main method. So let us take this 8, right? Since we are passing one parameter argument to this method, right? We need to define one parameter n. Done. So now it is flexible for to test any value, right? Now 8 is even number, 9 is odd number. Okay, this is about testing whether the given number is even number or odd number. Now let us create one more method where we can generate the even numbers or odd numbers for the given value. For example, if you if the input is 10, then we have to print the even number series like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And if the and for the same input 10, we have to print the series of odd numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, so let's see that one also here. Public, right? Same using the above this testing, just we can use this piece of code in our generating series of even numbers or odd numbers, right? Void generate even or even and odd numbers. So again, right, we need to expect one input from the client or main method here. Let us suppose this is n. Okay, done. So for example, if the value is 10, so from where we need to start from 0 from 0 1 2 3 like that we have to generate. So first time 0, second time first time 0, right? So second time 1 2 3 like that. So in order to generate this 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8 9 and 10, right? This is the numbers that comes for the given range, right? Fine. So for this, how you can generate these numbers using automatically we can generate using for loop, right? So for int I is equal to, right, 0, I is less than or equal to the number n, right? N. Here we this number is coming from main method for generic way, not specific, right? I plus plus. So if you see the numbers will be printed. If you see this, okay, I am commenting the above scenario, above method. And what is our method? Obj dot generate odd or even numbers. I'm sending, for example, 10, right? Fine. Now execute this. So we are getting 0 to 10. Fine. Now we need to test whether the first number 0 is even or odd. Okay. And then we need to test whether the second number 1 is even or odd. So by using the above definition, same definition we can do here. Okay. Let's see. So first time I is coming, right? 0 is coming. We need to test if that 0. 0 means what here? It is given a variable for every time variable value changing here. So first time I is equal to 0, right? I is equal to 1. So that means I. So the according to definition, modulo, what is the divisor? 2 equal to 0. If this condition is satisfied, then what we can say? It is a even number and we want to generate that one, right? So we want to see in a sequence. So in the same line, let us suppose. Then else. What about else? If it is not 0 means other than 0, then those are odd numbers, right? So I. But how to differentiate this? It will again say same thing, right? So we can take two for loops, either two for loops or else in same. But we need to differentiate means, so I is odd number. So it is a text, right? We need to keep inside double quotes and plus. Done. Similarly, plus is even number. Done. So this is about how to generate. Let's see what happens. Is this giving our, so similarly this one also. Yeah, so execute this. So it is giving 0 is add, right? Let's say this. Sorry. So 0 is even number, 1 is odd number like this. But what we want to see the series of even numbers and the series of odd numbers. So let's see. Mm, okay, we will take one more for loop, right? Can we play here as what? We cannot write. We cannot keep in between if and else. Then, okay, let us do this one. Else if, right? Again, we can else system dot out dot println means it will no. Okay, let us take two for loops. This is for even number, right? Let's done. S5 S4 we are printing even numbers, right? Even numbers are, so it will print the series of even numbers, right? Then after this, let's see whether the even numbers are coming the expected way. So even numbers are, so if we want some space between them, right? Now let's see. Yeah, this is the expected output. And then we need other odd numbers also, right? So let us take the same thing. So here odd numbers. So here which is not equal to, done, not equal to. Now see, right? Okay, after lost, you can keep one SOP here because the control will remain in same name line. Okay, done. Save. Yeah, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Yes, this is the expected output. Fine. This is how to generate, how to test whether a given number is even number or odd number, and also how to generate the series of number for the given range. Fine. And here, if you see, we can also generate, this is one type of logic, right? For every task, we have multiple ways of solution. So what I'm doing here, I am trying to show you the other way how to generate these numbers. Okay, let's comment this piece of code here. Done. So here, if you see the difference, right, from 0, uh, these are the even numbers, right? If you see the difference, 0 plus 2, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2, right? So using this, if you see, can we write like this for, right, int I is equal to 0, then, and how the assignment will be, I is equal to I plus 2, right? Every time the increment should be 2 because the difference is 0 plus 2, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, right? So that's why I is equal to I plus 2. And here, what is the range? I is less than equal to n. Same thing. So if you print SYSO I, right? See here, for I is equal to 0, I is less than or equal to n, I plus 2. So whether it is giving the expected output, all even numbers it should, yeah, right, 0 to 10. So if you want to see in same line again, plus, right, done. So now check 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Similarly, this is for even, right? Now for odd numbers. So if you see the difference for here, 1, 3, 5, 7, similar, but from where it is starting, 1, right? So the starting number could be 1, right? And the assignment, again, same thing. I is equal to I plus 2, right? Or else you can do, this can be written as this, right? Let's see. Then I is the range, n, done. Now print those SYS4. So here I. So this is the other way. You can follow the first way or the second way. Just I want to show you, that is up to you whether you want to use it. Okay, okay. Now this is about done. Now execute this. Yeah. So again there is SOP, right? SY, SO, to separate lines. Done. Okay, execute this. So well, so this is all about how to generate, how to test whether a given number is even or odd, and also how to generate the sequence of even numbers and odd numbers for the given number, right? We have two ways to check whether how to generate these even and odd numbers, right? Yeah, that's all for today. Um, Thank you for your supporting, and please watch Java Home and subscribe the channel. Thank you.